Welcome back to CodinGame Winter Challenge 2026. I left this a bit late, so I was planning to do several sessions in the past, and I kept putting them off. We've got a couple of days left, so I might try to do a session tomorrow as well, because I don't even have that much time today. Anyway, so how are we doing? Well, not a lot has changed since last time. We have an okay snake algorithm, but it could do with some improvement. So what I wanted to do today was just try to implement gravity, just get that sorted so that we are interpreting moves correctly in terms of what will actually happen on the board, because right now it's assuming the snakes can fly, which is not actually how the snakes move. So that makes the BFS algorithm kind of not so good. Okay. So what we're gonna do? Let's just see this in action again, remind myself of what's happening. Okay, so we're pink. Ooh. Oh yeah, because snakes can go for the same target. That's another issue. Another issue to figure out. All right. Yeah, and this one's saying if we can't find a path to a crystal, then we should just find a safe path. That's a tricky one to figure out. Like, I'm not sure. Maybe we want to find a way it can move 5 spaces or something. Okay, so gravity. How the heck do we do this? So we're gonna need... I mean, in terms of the logic, it's not that complicated. We just have to check if there's any empty space below us. No, we got to include snakes. The thing is, if we move 10 spaces ahead, the whatever snake was there may no longer be there. So probably shouldn't include snakes, even though... Yeah, no, we shouldn't include snakes. So it's just walls. So if... We also don't want to go fully out of bounds. If we go fully out of bounds, we just die. Alright, so let's check the... Here's the get path method. So here... Oh man. Yeah, we need to overhaul we're already using a 2-block position. That's a good start. All right, so we've got that. If not, neighbor position is inbounds. What did I define is inbounds to be again? We're allowing it to go one space out. All right. That's fine. Alright, so if we get this far... that is where the snake ends up. Alright, so... Alright, I need to just have a think what the best way to phrase this is. Okay. So, we say while any or all, so we want to say while all the spaces below the snake are empty. So while all... Okay, this is going to be a bit tricky. Pause plus... add 1 to the Y. That's the space below. So that's the space below one of the segments. And that's not in walls for pause in neighbor. There's one thing we should do before this. So if all pause So if all the segments of the neighbor are out of bounds, we skip this one because it's just going to fall infinitely and this will be an infinite loop. So gravity brings snake down. Okay, so while all the snake segments, all the spaces below the snake are spaces, the snake can fall. Drop by. So neighbor equals tuple pause plus, what's this? So we just add 1 to move it down. Okay. Oh, but you can... Oh, man. You can eat a gold crystal, but then fall, so that your position won't actually be... So the goal check... Oh, this is a bit weird. So where am I doing the goal check? The goal check is... here. We should actually probably do it here, because it is possible to grab the what are they called again? Power source. To grab the power source, bite it, but then fall straight back down. So then that won't pass the goal check even though you grabbed it? That's weird. Now, is it safe to do the goal check down here? No, it's not, because we want to change this to A star. So the goal check does have to be here. Okay, we won't worry about that for now. Oh, I've got... Okay, here's a hack. This will probably work. If... Okay. If it just so happens that we are grabbing a power source, we don't apply gravity. Because we know that way it will come through here and it'll pass the goal check. And we know that at that point it doesn't matter, because what happens after we grab the goal doesn't matter, because that's it. The path has been found and we return the path. So this is kind of a hack. But basically I'm saying if it's not a goal set, then we need to take gravity into account. If it is a goal, then don't drop the gravity. Just put the neighbor floating snake into the queue, because we just want it to come out. and pass the goal check. I can try that. Okay, we'll try this then. So now it knows how to do gravity, I would hope. Oh, damn it. Oh no. Oh boy, okay, there's another issue now. We don't know what move, whether it was up, down, left, right, the snake took to get from one position to another. Just by looking at the positions. Because of gravity. So we're gonna have to store the moves we make. Okay, hang on. Yeah, because now it's got an awkward move, because that's not possible. That's not a valid move, but it's because of gravity. It made it look like it's gone diagonally. Alright, so now we have to... Okay, so when we get these neighbors... that's not quite what we want to do. What we want to do is... We want 4 direction in. And it's just that. And so neighbor pause will be... Okay, so that's equivalent right now. So let me do all this, blah, 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 blah. Now, here... Came from neighbor. Oh man, now there's another issue. We can try to move and just end up not moving at all. We shouldn't count that as a move, because otherwise we get stuck in an infinite loop. If neighbor in came from continue... Ah, no, that will take care of it. That will mean we can't revisit the same space. Okay, so here we're in a new space. So distance neighbor equals distance current plus 1. That's true. Came from... Okay, so here we're going to have to make this a pair. Current direction. We have to store the direction we came from. Alright, and then when we're pulling things out of the came from map, we have to say temp direction equals came from temp. So we want to return the distance, the path, maybe just, do we even need to return the path? The only point is to return the next move. We rename this get next move. We don't need to return the whole path. Just return oh, damn it. Okay, just put 2 nuns here just to make this work. Or, let's do this. Okay, path starts with temp. And as soon as came from temp is none, we stop doing this. So oh, I've messed this up so much. Hang on. Temp is current, okay. Path. I mean, we're not using the path anyway, so the point is just to know the next move. Fine, just get rid of all mentions of the path. Temp is current. Okay, so temp is whatever we the goal was, okay. While came from temp is not none. Temp direction equals came from temp. We get the new direction. Take this one out. So as soon as that is none, that means we're sitting on start. And that means direction is whatever the last move was from start. Okay. And then to take that out and just return the direction. That's all we care about, right? That doesn't like that, but it should be okay. Alright. Now, where we use this method, we have to use the direction. We have to say... get next move. D is not none. Snake set dot add. Fuck. No, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so we say... snake 0 plus... next move. Isn't there a get head method? Snake dot get head, yeah. Self dot move snake, and here we just give the direction, just the next move. Let's try that. I feel a bit weird about this now. I've messed up a whole bunch of things. Let's try it. While came from temp is not none. Do this. Wait. I mean, at this point it should just be this. None type object is no, for goodness sake. Plus next move. Wait, why is next move none? But D is not none. Alright. 0, 1, none. So we got distance 1, but can't figure out the next move. Probably done this wrong. Temp equals current. Came from temp equals current. Oh, I see. Fuck. I keep... It's a stupid for loop. What's the cleanest way to do this? So the last chain of this temp will be start. Yeah, so I was right before. It should be... Came from temp. It's not none. And we don't need none in here. We could just say no. Okay, try that. Now what? Didn't provide a line in time. What? Why haven't we provided a line? So we've got... Oh, we haven't got the third snake. What happened to the third snake? Hello, Namblank. So we've got 0, 1. How'd you go up in leagues? You have to be the top ranked person in your league to be promoted to the next league. So you have to be rank 1. Right, so we've found a move for 0 and 1. For some reason we've timed out on 2. That's interesting. Do you have to be it for a long amount of time? No. As soon as it's computed you to be rank 1, you're basically immediately promoted. Within like a few seconds. Once it's calculated it. So when you hit test in arena, it computes your rank, and after a few minutes when it's finished computing, if you're rank 1 then you get promoted. Because I am not getting promoted. Sorry, what do you mean? You what is your rank? What league are you in? You went silver. Okay. Nice. Alright, it seems it doesn't like Snakebot 2. What happened here? So we don't log in things. Well, we don't get a log for 2. That means this must have gone into an infinite loop or something. What? Let's see what's happening here. Okay, we didn't break out the queue. So, okay, so 2 is stuck in here somehow. While Q, if length Q greater or equal to 500. Okay, so it's possible for this to stay... It's possible for it to just go around in circles, and that wouldn't necessarily increase the... Ah, okay. We don't care about the Q size. We should just have a counter, and if we're going around in circles too much, then... Yeah, but why is it going around in circles? We should be... There's only so many... Oh, I suppose you can go all over the place here. Okay, let's say... All we can do really is just have a counter here. Or... Let's have a look how big this came from map is getting. Yeah, but that's not that doesn't tell us much. Alright, let's say if length came from is greater or equal to 1,000, break. Really? 1,000? 100? $20? Okay, something's definitely very wrong here. I think we're repeating the same state over and over again. Alright, that's not the problem then. Okay, undo what I did. Problem is... So we get a neighbor. If neighbor in came from. So neighbor is a tuple. Okay, just log neighbor then. I want to see what we're doing here. That's not a lot of computation. Why is it... There's a limit to how much we log though, so that's probably... No, what? Oh man. Oh! Oh, I think I know what happened. It's falling off the map infinitely, isn't it? I didn't write this correctly. This, if all not possible. Oh, because inbound. Ah. All right. First of all, get rid of that. Now change inbounds to mean what the word actually means. Change that to 0, that to 0, that to that, that to that. So inbounds means on the map, right? That's what it should mean. Now, if we go if neighbor 0 dot y is greater than height plus, let's say, 2, that means we've gone down off the map and we're gonna fall to our death. So we should just break. Okay, try that. There we go, we're doing stuff. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, look at that. And then what? And then we time out again. Wonderful. Also, like, there's no reason ever to go down there, is there? So we could change this to say... just if it's greater or equal to height. Well, now what's happening? Not provided a line in time, now what? Okay, take this out. What? Why did it change? Okay, whatever. Oh, it's looking better now. So it knows how to use gravity correctly. Oof. We fell. Like, we should not be going there. Okay. continue. So we don't actually want to treat any neighbors that will kill us. Try that again. We don't want to actually go off the map. Don't pick a move that will actually end up there. We still did it. Why? Oh, there's literally nothing we can do. We're trapped. That's unfortunate. Ooh, do we end up winning? No, what are you doing? What are you doing? Damn. It's because once he doesn't know how to find the power crystals, he just carries on going in the same direction. Right. Okay. Well, it's a start. Oh, what happened now? I think this is just too big. No, that's not the problem. No. No, we don't want the... Not the modulars. What is the problem? It's timing out. Is it because there's too many iterations? But... Okay, just tell me how many items are in there. I just want to know. It goes as high as 477 and then it times out. Okay. But it can go as high as hundreds before. What's the problem here? So should we cap it at... If length of came from is greater or equal to 500 break. There we go. So it doesn't time out. Doesn't win either. We've only got a couple of days. Maybe tomorrow I can do a big session, but we don't have much time left. It's not doing very well. This is against the boss. The boss is hard. I'm not planning to be the boss right now. Just submit it. Let's just see what happens. I need to get some information here. Well, we're getting a few wins. Alright, so the biggest thing we need to fix is getting the snake to do something safe. When it can't find a power crystal. Oh, great. Okay, so I have an idea. The next move... Okay, so this is trying to get the power sources. Trying to find the power sources. And if it's none, that means it couldn't find any way to get to the power sources. So, let's run this again, but instead of the goal being the power sources, let's say the goal is just any space that's like 5 spaces away or something. Just something simple like that. Then it can hopefully find a safe path to keep the snake moving and not crash into something. So... let's say if D is none, then we do this again, but the goal Wait, how do you get all spaces x the distance d away from a pause? It's like a it's gonna be like a diamond shape, isn't it? So it's gonna be let's make this a method. So we want get, what is the term for this? Get perimeter? No. What is this? Mathematical term for all points at distance d. It's a sphere, isn't it? But not a geometrical round sphere. It's just a sphere defined by this metric. It's a... Yeah, I don't want to say sphere because even though that's actually correct, it might be confusing. We'll say a locus. Oh my god, I don't remember. I haven't used that word in decades. Locus. Get locus distance d. So how do we do this? You have to break d into two components. So it's going to be for x in range minus d to d inclusive y equals d minus absolute value of x. So the two absolute values should add together to give d. Yield position of. So let's call this dx dy. Yield position of self dot x plus dx self dot y plus dy, but we also do the negative one. Okay, so that should make the diamond, hopefully. So we want to do this, but this is going to be snake dot get head dot get locus. Cast it to a set. So that should get all the points. Oh, I don't have a parameter for this. Hang on. Get locus. Yeah, it's D. Get locus of length. Let's go with 5 for now. Just 5 spaces away. So that should create a diamond of 5 spaces away. It might go off the map, it might go through walls, it doesn't matter because the wall checks come first and everything, and then we do the goal check. Thanks for the good luck, Nanblank, and good luck to yourself. So now, hopefully, D next move will be something safe. Let's try it. That might be an improvement. Cannot access local variable direction where it is not associated with a value. What? Cannot access local variable direction where it is not associated with a value. This shouldn't have changed anything. What? We're just providing a different set. Sister. How the heck? While came from temp is not known. We should never get none here. So if we're getting none here, that's a problem. Because there should always be a way. I guess if there's a snake in the way or something, but that's rare. Like, what happened here? 2. Yeah, okay, we are actually trapped. Although, you can eat your own tail. We'll worry about that. That's a very niche situation, but worry about that another time. What it doesn't like though is this one. I don't even know what this message means. Cannot access local variable direction where it is not associated with a value. So somehow we've got oh. So is the goal set? So somehow this is we're starting on a goal or something? Is that a weird? That shouldn't happen. Get Locus 5. Alright, we're just gonna have to look at what this looks like. Yeah, but where's log snake.id num as well? Because I don't know what snake we're dealing with here. One, okay. 1. So the head is at 3.6. So our goals are these spaces here. Four, 6, 6, 6. Wait, what? No, 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 no. That's not how you calculate locus. Locus is wrong. dy equals... Oh, what is x? X doesn't even exist. It's pulling some x from somewhere. Alright. Why didn't it even warn me about that? There's no x in that method. Now they should, like, hopefully not. Okay, okay, this is a perfect illustration. This snake here, he can't find any way to get to a power source, so he's always picking a goal 5 spaces ahead, and that ensures he doesn't just fall off the map or crash into an obstacle or anything. He's always picking a space 5 spaces away, and that's his goal. So he goes back and forth. That's fine. That's perfect. And down here, this guy also is doing something. Okay. Should I maybe drop the number? Like, what's... You can get trapped, but... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Or maybe... Three spaces is safer. We'll go with 3. Like, the point is just to keep moving and don't fall off the map. Okay, not bad. Shall we submit that then? So now we have a backup. Now I feel like that was the big flaw in our algorithm. That should prevent one of the biggest sources of loss. That one was trapped. There was nothing much we could do about that. Okay. See, we're navigating correctly. Yes, 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 yes. Oh no, we couldn't. Why couldn't we? Oh, I see. He's going for the right. That's clever. Interesting. Alright, try testing that then. I might finish the stream soon. Hopefully better than before. Not looking good. Oh my god. This is terrible. What's going on? Okay, why did we go up the map? There was definitely a path to getting the power source from there, so why couldn't he find it? Okay, something weird is happening there. I think we should just ban them from going more than one space out of the map because... why would you ever do that? Let's do that. I don't mind them going out if it helps weave around an obstacle or something, but I think we're pushing it. Alright, so after all of this, let's say don't stray far out of the map. If not, let's move that. Okay, we'll say if not, Why is this happening? Also, why we crashed? Oh, this sucks. That shouldn't be happening. We're out of the map. That's minus 120. If all... That should be true, right there. It's telling it to go right. Why did... Okay. I think what happened was... Huh? Okay, so it's saying go up. So it goes up, and now it's saying go right. Why didn't it go right? Oh, that's because this is where it crashed. I see. So it was actually trying to protect itself. Okay, fine. What caused the crash? Not provided one line in time. Is it still timing out? Do we need to reduce this to 300 or something? Yeah, it's too big. Alright. Test that again because apparently computation is too expensive. That was a tie. Okay. So we're pink. We were doing so well. Oh my god. And then we trapped ourselves. That was unfortunate. Could I avoided that? Well... I think there's a way. But we'll have to leave that till next time. Let's just see if there's anything quite avoidable. So we're pink. What happened there to the one on the right? I don't know, he just went off the map. I think he couldn't find a path. Why did you go off? Oh, you trapped yourself. Yeah, we need to rework this safety algorithm. We need to tell it to find... Alright, I have an idea. We run BFS, but we don't... Okay, two things we need to do next time. A-style algorithm. And the other thing is, for when we're trying to find a safe place to go, we should actually just look for the furthest spot on the map and aim for that map. Aim for that spot. Because that will best ensure that we don't get stuck in a loop or weird spiral. So, yeah, I'll make some notes. rid of this. Just say A star. Whatever, just do that. Alright, well, we got better rank this time. Let's just let that run and see what we get, and I'll leave it at that. Just make sure there's no errors. Yeah, the safety algorithm's terrible. We keep rolling off the map. Uh... 965. I don't think I'm gonna make it to gold. We've only got 2 days left and I haven't really put much time in it. Oh my god, my snakes are terrible. Look what he's doing. Yeah, that's terrible. Why does he turn left there? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so we need to tell him to look for a point like here and aim for that. That's the best bet. Tell you what, can we just ban going out of the map? All it does is bring trouble. Let's just ban it altogether. Let's say... Don't stray far out of the map. We'll keep that in even though it's redundant. We'll say... We'll say... Don't go out of the map. Because it's just bringing us grief. Let's say... Don't go out map. If neighbor pause... There we go. You don't gain much from going out to the map unless there's some weird situation where you kind of need to weave around something, but that I've never even seen that come up, so... That made us worse, but... Not, it wasn't really because of that. It's just different situation happened. Ooh, like we were doing good there. Wasn't that bad. Alright, we'll try last submission. We'll just leave it at that. What is going on there? Oh! Okay, that's... What? Oh, so you don't fall through those. Well, that makes sense. But why aren't we going for it? Because... Because we're assuming we'll land on the... Oh, that is weird. That was unexpected. Okay, so yeah, there's a problem here, which I'm not gonna fix now, but let's make a note. Um, you don't fall through power sources, and that can matter because it creates a weird situation where you can't turn around to get it because you think you're in a different place. While all... I'll have to think about how I want to program this because that's not... Wait, we've got walls. Do we have... something for power sources? How did we record this? Oh, we record it there. Yeah, because it's... Oh, I don't know. Just... And then there's snakes as well. Yeah, we should combine snakes with that. What is going on here? Why aren't we going for the... Like, even if we... Yeah, that is wrong. Let's have a look at this one. None. Doesn't make any sense. What? We can't find a goal? It's right there in our face. What? What's more, it doesn't even... It doesn't even... One, two, three, four, five... Wait, what is being logged here again? Yeah, it's the it's the what comes out of the next move is none. Why? So, okay, so let's what should it be doing? It should be going right. Now it thinks it will fall. Okay, fine, but if we went left... Interesting. It's a weird situation where it can't, according to the rules we gave it, it can't find a way to get that power source right there. So what we need to do is just account for obstacles so that what it should do is turn right, and then it'll sit there on top of the obstacle and then go down. Okay. Well, we'll sort that out next time. Yeah, I'm not too happy about this one, but it's... I don't mind. The game is good. I just didn't really put together a good algorithm, and now it's falling into a hacky mess. That's a fixable problem, at least. Let's wait for at least 50%, then I'll just stop there. I'm going to leave this seed on because we need to fix that particular issue right there next time. Why does YouTube keep stopping? Is there a way to stop it stopping? Okay, I mean 888 is not bad. We were better at the start of the stream, but we're sort of putting together something which is starting to make more sense and fix some of the issues we had. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. These guys are doing good. I don't think I'm going to get gold this time. I just don't have the time now. I'll try and aim for like the top third of silver or something like that, which I think is doable. Okay, let's stop there. Still nobody streaming any coding game. Guess it's not the time. People do it, just not at this time. Okay, whatever. Alright, that's it. We got like a day and a bit left of time, so I'm tempted to do an offline session, but I'm trying to just stream everything, just helps me keep committed and not get distracted. Alright, see you tomorrow, possibly. Bye-bye.